When a 747 has come to the end of its working life, like this one at Cotswold Airport, there's no turning back for Mark Gregory and his salvage team.
We've removed over 130 tonnes of equipment, and all we're left with is now 100 tonnes of aircraft, which has got very little value because the only value that's there is the metal.
At this point, the final part of the demolition process can begin.
So we'll take the tail off first, chew the tail up. And then we'll work forward. From the outboard of the wings into the fuselage. And then through the rest of the body then. It doesn't take very long. It's about 3 days to do a 747.
It really is all the guts and the veins and everything just being pulled out of the whole machine. Look at that.
Very soon, this 747 is nothing more than a heap of scrap metal.
So this is £200 million worth of plane reduced to probably the most expensive pile of scrap I've ever seen in my life.
Only a few recognisable fragments of the aircraft remain.
So this is the leading edge, and this is...
That's aluminium. Well, here you go, you can see it here.
Yeah.
It's thin, but pretty... Well, I mean...
It takes some battery, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's pretty durable.
Then as the wing moves back, it doesn't need to be as strong, so they make it out of this lightweight stuff.
There you go, yeah.
Engineering being led by nature, isn't it? Honeycomb.
Look at this though. You can see the thickness. It's so thin. It's like that.
Some 747 flight decks are spared demolition to be used as the shell in the construction of flight simulators.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, this is a bit different.
It's like a relic, isn't it? Look at that.
This is proper kind of aviation history, how it all used to be. All these controls here is where a flight engineer would have sat when you needed one. Obviously on Victor X-ray, that's gone now.
The remaining carcass of a 747 like this still has a recycling value worth up to £35,000. And although it's no longer pure enough to be used again in aircraft construction, as recycled aluminium, it does get to live another day. Once they've separated out the aluminium, it'll be sent away, smelted down and recycled, meaning what was once a fuselage of a 747 could be your next fizzy drink.
Or even the frame of a bicycle.